body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, muss das jetzt nicht zweimal kommen?
A body. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Aber gut, das heißt ja schon mal, dass beide wirklich tot sind. Ich meine, wir haben in Danganronpa 1 ja gelernt, dass man sogar das Body-Announcement nutzen kann, um einen Mord zu verschleiern oder eben, dass jemand doch noch nicht tot ist. Also bin ich sehr froh, dass die Entwickler daran gedacht haben, das hier auch zweimal zu spielen. Sonst würde das die Leute irgendwie noch verwirren, wenn sie den Fehler gemacht hätten. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means a hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hyoko, who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still why... What is this? Impossible. It's impossible for getting swamped on this island. Ja, das hat ja bisher so gut geklappt.
Shut the hell up! This is just...
No, we should lower the person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
What about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? Yes, you can go back and put a baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can know what the body with that. That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. Das war vor allem sehr respektvoll. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton, is this baton? Lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Wenigstens haben wir noch ihre tolle Musik gehört, bevor sie sterben musste. It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. No, it's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here, man? Ibuki and Hiyoko.
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Oh, there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others? This is troubling. Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagito Akana, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No
Are
way!
you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, 'cause I got bored. Well, that's silly reason. Now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, the despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Here.
Who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. Now, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma File!
Choo-choo.
See ya later!
Ooh, I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Cool, dann kommen wir heute sogar noch zum Class Trial.
Cannot be.
Ist ja gerade mal 8:30. Wie cool. Again, we have to do this again. Bin ich fast traurig, dass ich nicht noch ein Bier habe. We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these two,
Let me tell you.
then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. Na, hat schon irgendjemand eine Vermutung? Ich sag natürlich nichts dazu. But what about Nikomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nikomaru! Huh?
That's weird.
That's right. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, man, your after effects could be lies. Maybe. Leave Nikomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating. I must do my very best.
Alrighty.
I will definitely bring back Nikomaru and win everyone's trust. Nennt sich Mitgefühl. It seems we should leave Nikomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the aRdW again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, man. But
Hey!
why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. Yeah, I seriously can't stand it, man. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. 2 Morde sogar, meine Güte. Haben wir ja was zu tun, ne? Well, 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ich meine, ich muss sagen, Hiyoko war ja sowieso nie wirklich so sympathisch. Also, war ich, glaube ich, nicht so mega traurig damals, dass sie jetzt weg ist. Aber Ibuki hat mir eigentlich mit ihrer Musik ganz gut gefallen. Zumindest mit ihrer Musik. Also da hätten sie ruhig noch ein bisschen mehr von spielen können. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. Ja, ich meine, ja, makes sense. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Heilige Scheiße, irgendjemand hat ihr die scheiß Kehle durchgeschnitten. It appears her death was instant. Ein Riesenzettel sein lassen. What the... Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Or is it? It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so
I'll definitely find out.
you'll definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
Tomo. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Na dann, hauen wir rein, ne? Fangen wir mal an mit euch 2.
Something
It
like
has
this.
happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. It's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I
We must do
thought.
this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Mal gucken, ob ich das Mikrofon ein bisschen höher machen kann. Ich muss, dann sieht immer so meinen Nacken hier nach unten biegen muss. Falls das jetzt nicht voll im Bild hängt. Ja, ich glaube, das geht. Angenehmer. Ein bisschen tiefer mache ich doch.
If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving negative room, I went to the call room, and that's when it came to me. Then I should go check on how everyone is in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you. Listen, we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement, so I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know, because I totally don't doubt you. So please,
Spare my life at least. What happened? What happened to not doubting me? Sag 10-mal I'm not doubting you und dann spare my life, please. Hat mal igitt. Was haben wir denn da? The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. Sieht aus wie eine Kamera, ne?
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the
Kazuichi.
will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Ich wollte gerade sagen, da wurde doch jemand vor einer Kamera ja, oder hat sich vor der Kamera erhängt, ne? Genau genommen. Ah, okay. It's the rope that was tied to the beton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope, with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment?
what's happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Geez, that's usual. I have no idea what he's up to. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. This is aus dem Kino there. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. Did It's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
Damn
Hey
right.
Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So,
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy, huh? Okay. Christian ist bestimmt gerade schon voll heftig am Theory craften. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain?
see?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. The blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. But then it wouldn't have been so creepy. War das alles? Oh ne, da hinten hängt ja noch Hiyoko. Und Chiaki hat bestimmt auch noch was zu sagen. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge, as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still,
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
so...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it's stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? The kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. if that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so, because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just get to check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
It's her No, it's not. Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room? Huh.
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
well,
Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. Echt? Wieso das denn? The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of Blood, huh? Okay, wäre ein cooler Titel für einen Metal-Song. Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Guess so. Oh, was kommt denn da? This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, let's just mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Wie viel ist denn das? Wo ist Ibuki, wenn man sie... Oh ja. Wenn mal jemand nachgucken, wie viel 86 Grad Fahrenheit in Celsius sind. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Whew, AC temperature. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. 30 Grad? Ha. Ja, das ist schon nicht wenig. Aber heute haben wir hier 39 Grad. Juhu! Autofahren war heute richtig cool. Oh, mit cool meine ich. Wir waren am Schluss schon richtig schlecht. Anyway, in fact, we used this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? Nee, die Klimaanlage ist kaputt gegangen. Und es hätte 1300 Euro gekostet, die zu reparieren. Und da der Wagen schon sehr alt ist, habe ich gedacht, nee, dann lass mal lieber. Hat halt eine Lüftung, ne? Das hat auch schon ganz gut geholfen. I see. So you noticed too, Fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head if you not noticed that aberrant item. Oh, look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time.
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hog Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. Fwahaha. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devils of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Choo choo, choo, choo choo choo. Da knallt er den ernsthaft irgendwo. Oh shit. Das ist ja gar nicht Pokémon. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
That is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks. Ich glaube, während Kazuichi ja voll auf Sonja abfährt und am liebsten wahrscheinlich wirklich Kameras in ihrer Dusche installieren würde, fährt Sonja wiederum voll auf Gundam ab.
How pitiful.
They are my 4 dog divas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So, what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. Well, that's not it. There's no doubt. This is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Scrap of thick paper. Wir können uns auch genauer angucken, was das ist. Ja, ich verstehe nie so ganz, wie die sortiert sind. Thick scrap of paper. Okay. You don't say. Ich glaube, das war alles hier, oder? Mit GLP habe ich ja schon gesprochen. Ja.
But still,
Dann... Ich glaube, das geht in den nächsten Raum. Da rede ich erstmal mit denen hier, bevor ich das mache. Did you direct your gaze to the brave statue of my 4 dark devils of destruction? Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Ikamaru, it's like my knees start shaking. It's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. I'd probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nikamaru's not here. Nikamaru will definitely come back. You're right. Hello, Naruto.
Hajime.
This might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey,
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to
how
know.
unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Vielleicht besser.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
If something like that is in front of the door, you'd think it might be a really big clue. Why would this be a clue?
hey,
Remember when we came to the music venue? Oh no, but the only thing we can do is force our way through. Impossible? Ja, das haben wir schon. Das muss ich jetzt nicht alles nochmal lesen. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. if a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it will lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like,
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door of the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get
You
it.
know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door of the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
Oh god, I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kinda cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I have also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
There's a weird glob with the right and left drawer touch. See? Oh god, es ist Schreckschnodder. Lauft! You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... Godzilla Bukake! She said that. Chiaki bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Oh, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. It tastes like Joe bananas, genau. It's a kangaroo. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob. Okay. There's a door that says it's staff only. It looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. Oh ja, schon wieder. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Okay, was hast du jetzt erzählen? Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey,
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Kyoko, that probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acted the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
but
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
man,
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime,
Simon, weißt du, was er jetzt gerade meint? Special, warum ist das jetzt special? Oh, vielleicht... Oh. By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
right?
If you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Don't mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey,
Should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly you're talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After you said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Huh. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but don't look like pertain to this case. Sticker. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks like it looks a little torn, but what does this mean? I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Yes. May I get to there? Hier müsste ich jetzt aber, glaube ich, auch fertig sein, oder? No. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy report results from her. Stimmt. Hello, we're not here to kill you. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now?
Tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree, as long as I saw it. It should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder?
huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too,
It's
must be
certainly
the will of
conceivable if the killer
causality.
wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec, what are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? And no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So.
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Yoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on the majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Oh, meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't
like
Right, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at a given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of two people,
Taste
it
your
means a
powerlessness.
third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh
When we
my.
first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good
Of
instinct.
course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Hmm?
You will come by later, too. I go there first and wait for you.
What exactly are you talking about?
Obviously, the movie theater.
you...
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that, even though I paid $1 billion to get a fucking sticker instead. And I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I definitely give it my all until the end. Da mal los.